Brick Break always kills. Okay, that's all I really needed to know. Let's see. I think we're gonna wipe today because Maxie's a fraud. And by fraud, I mean a jerk. Citrus, cherry, roast, citrus, cherry, item list. You ever been to Agartha? No, Samantha, I've never been to Agartha. Oh, you're probably talking about the modern version with, like, Charlie Kirk and Yakub. I told you we'd wipe this of BS. Yeah, we actually have a really high chance of wiping today. At least the fights beforehand should be pretty free. I severely underestimated Maxi. I thought Tabitha was the scary one of the two, but then I double-checked the Maxi line and realized, oh boy, kinda rough, actually. So do you have a funny one-line line for this fight? You're gonna actually do it manually. Doing it manually. But yeah, I severely underestimated Maxi. I want to be dead ass. And while we hypothetically could try to get Rabombi, not only, first of all, if we catch Rabombi, which is only a 30% chance of happening on Route 114, if we catch Rabombi, we're basically forced to sack it, that same fight. And if we miss it, then, like, we're missing out on Slowpoke, which sucks. While the current line with Mask Rain is about the same odds of working, like 30%-ish, or I guess it's better than 30%, I guess. And also, it has a chance of living. So, we're just gonna gamble Masquerain. Maxie's free for some, or tough for others. Yeah, it's tough for me. Also, just like last time, we might have to sack Camerupt. If Quick Claw procs, we're sacking Camerupt. We don't have a way around that, unfortunately. Did I turn back on the repel? Let me look. Mask is definitely way better. Yeah. We gotta gamble Mask, because at least we have Mask. There's a few spots where Masquerain might actually die. There's 3 whole spots where Masquerain might die, to be completely upfront with you. In that fight. Tabitha's also a bit problematic, but we'll see. We'll lock in. Fight number 1. At least all the fights up to it should be riskless. Assuming I didn't mess up. I needed 6 Pokemon for this, unfortunately. Alright, this thing is red card, so we're gonna fake out the Break It and the Sturdy. Best case scenario, we go straight to Conkeldurr. Cool! This doesn't really help, but it just saves us time. Alright, now we're just gonna outspeed and one-shot it with Brick Break. Off-stream, I taught it Brick Break. So, goodbye. And this will bring in Diggersby. Love Bastiodon's Cry. Same. I love Bastiodon. Drapion beats both Zarude and Wob. Yeah. Well, Drapion only beats Wob if you have Toxic, which only Scarpy gets when you find it in the wild. Or at least the Drapions and Jagged Pass don't have it. Or Underground Path. Okay, this can high horsepower, Body Slam, or Swords Dance. We're just gonna Hammer Arm. Okay, high horsepower. We're gonna burn up its Choppleberry, and then we're gonna kill it with Mach on the next turn. We got the easy timeline. Can we re-put Trapinch on the list if we're gonna wipe? Yeah, yeah. Okay, dive with Mach. Last but not least, this brings in the Lugma Balls. I have 101 health. Can it do anything scary? I don't think so. I had to recook the Trick Room fight. It's a good thing I didn't continue streaming after the last time, because my Trick Room line was horribly wrong. I would have wiped, potentially wiped to that Lunatone. This can Flamethrower crit kill me, so I'm just gonna stick to the line and go to Flygon. And we're just gonna kill you with Stomping Tantrum. We outspeed you with the Shell Smash. Alright, cool. We have a Rostberry in case we're burned. Okay, and you're just dead to Bad Tantrum. Bye-bye, nice red card. Alright. Bronzong time. This trainer's annoying. Bad Tantrum? Stomping Tantrum doesn't fit in the character limit, so it's just renamed to Bad Tantrum. I would love to have, like, a Xurkitree right now. I just like Xurkitree, one of my favorite guys from Gen 7. It's so cool. I love the Ultra Beasts. They're cool. As someone who, like, claims to hate Gen 7, I sure do love a lot of things about it. Or at least the Evo line. Pokopia comes out tomorrow. Some people already have it. I think it's already out in some parts of the world. You don't even get Magnezone to split. Wait, I thought it... Oh, no, you don't get it until Power Plant. You gotta level it up there. Okay, we're gonna heal. Then I'll use the free damage script because I'm lazy. Okay, so I think I double-checked the level correctly. I think I'll use an extra rare candy to make sure. Yeah, I had to recook this line. That makes me sad. Hey, chat, quick question. If the AI sees a fast kill with Future Sight under Trick Room, it should always go for it, right? Trick Room is special AI. Okay, so I need Funkelder as the lead. Costa. Obs the Goon. And that's all for the good timeline. Bad timeline, I need you. No, that's... you. Flygon and Donphan. Oh, I have Donphan in my hands, so... Okay, let me level up Costa to 45. I'll double check that 45 is good enough. Any Pokemon not in this game? There are a lot of Pokemon not in this... Oh, you're talking about Pokopia? Never mind. We don't know about Pokopia yet. Can't really data mine it, so... Let me fact check that 45 is good enough for Omen to do what I want. Oh, crap, we're learning a move. And that's a good move, too. We actually have to pay attention. Do we want Knock? This might be a no scenario, to be honest. Oh, there's a lot of mons. There's a whole ROM hack called Run and Bun available, which is just full of Pokemon not in this game. Drop Rock Slide? I was thinking maybe... Okay, no, absolutely not, Pinballer. We need Protect. I already calced my Flannery line. I didn't double check it, but Protect is required for that to work. What game is this? This is the hit Pokemon ROM hack, Run and Bun. Knock is your answer to Quick Claw? Oh, maybe we get rid of Jet. On the one hand, I regretted that on Penguin. However, I can see us clicking Razor Shell as a damage move. Protect is amazing for double battles. Tanks? I mean, yeah, that's... Protect helps you tank longer. That's an extra turn of tanking. I think we drop Jet, because, like, when are we ever going to kill something with Costa? I rarely see it. You're not sliding on this? I don't know. This is tough. How badly do we not... Does losing Rock Slide screw up my Flannery line? Let me look. I don't think so. And I guess I have Dreadnought if I really want to click a rock move. You think Slide is worse? We do have Crustle, but Crustle might... Well, we might just lose a run. Jet has priority and ignore speed. That is true. 40 on Aqua Jet is trash. Get rid of that. Well, let me just double check I don't need Rock Slide for my Flannery line. Because I am leveling it up to 57. That's Tyrantrum. Pivot Costa, Pivot Toad. I can feel Pivot Red, Rock Slide double. And Phase Alive, Rock Slide. Huh? I'm doing that Spiky Field then. Rock Slide going? You know what? We'll drop Rock Slide. I don't think this thing's really ever going to click attacks anyway. I think we'll drop Rock Slide. Aqua Jet might actually come and clutch in the rain route. Well, Rock Slide I kind of doubt. Alright, goodbye Rock Slide. Alright, now I'm gonna fact check that 45 is what I need. We have better rock sliders anyway. Yeah, we have Tyrantrum, Crustle, Dreadnought. Let me fact check that this is a high enough level. May as well get everyone's items correct now, too. We're gonna pre-damage you to do your item list in this timeline. You get a Citrus. We have Alaska. Oh, I forgot about that guy, too. You get the Muscle Band. Is Muscle Band in my PC somewhere? Looks like it is. You will get a nothing. You're not in this line. You're supposed to be Berserker. Wait, no. You are absolutely supposed to be here. Yeah, so you can just keep whatever you have now. You need to be pre-damaged to like 100 anyway. Okay. Let me back check Axel versus the you. Crawdont versus Lunatone is what I'm looking at right now. In case I'm really wrong on how Trick Room works. 100 works. Okay. Flygon is gonna get a Citrus Berry. This fight should be riskless, but in case I don't know how the AI works, I'm preparing for this. You get a Citrus, and Donphan gets whatever it's holding right now, which is currently the Berry Berry. I'll give you a Citrus just to be safe, to be honest. I'm scared. Let me get the Muscle Band from the PC. Costa and Dreadnought. There are. I like Costa more, though. Alright, where's my Muscle Band? Dog has it. Goon needs that. Oh, Goon needs it. Okay. Let's pre-burn my Goon. Because Goon, in a good time, Goon's gonna kill all three of them. Goon does one-shot everything in the back. Collect all your items after each fight. Never. Never. Never! Windows has an update. Okay. 45 on Costa. Let me fact check that. Oh yeah, let me give Conk Fire Punch before I use the damage script as well. I now need Fire Punch. Conk gets it. Okay, we're gonna drop Brick Break. Cool. Now let me update the damage calculator. Speaking of damage calculator, I should open up my my death counter thing. Okay, we're gonna do 3 damage. Chat, how we all doing today? 1 to 140. 3 damage. 4 to 100. Yes, cool. Then we're gonna export out. Costa versus you. Crit would leave me with about 59% health, it looks like. Now 41%. If you lose that fire gem, you do it. Okay, let's get into it. Probably gonna be sick because your mom is sick on Fortnite. Ill, unfortunately. Ooh, double sick. Alright, here's hoping we don't somehow lose this fight because of something I forgot. Tummy bug. Nah, you got this. This fight should be riskless. It's Tabitha and Maxie that's kind of raw. Particularly Maxie. I underestimated him. But yeah. Oh yeah, let me turn off the calculator. Y'all don't need to see that on Twitch. Not for this one. Alright, here's hoping I didn't screw up. In a good timeline, we'll just crit with Fire Punch, and the fight just gets a lot easier. Cool. Conkeldurr versus Bronzong should always win for Conkeldurr. We 2-hit KO with Fire Punch always. It's always gonna Trick Room on the first turn. We're just gonna quick Fire Punch and get chip damage off. It shouldn't ever boom. If it does get low enough to boom, we should block. Okay, we're good. Now, this thing has about 30% health, I'd say. And it sees a fast kill with Trick Room. Not Trick Room, Future Sight. So it should never boom here, correct? It should always go for Future Sight? Future Sight is custom AI. But Future Sight says that if the Playermon is faster and dies, it should go for Future Sight. Because I do kill it with Fire Punch now. Okay. So I'm just gonna Fire Punch. Yeah, Future Sight incoming. And this should bring him Camera Up. That was what I had wrong in my incorrect line. For some reason I thought Lunatone was gonna come in, but I forgot to heal up Camera Up, and Camera Up has like Corruption, which is HP based. Cool. This is Camera Up. Yep. And it can only click Eruption. So we're now gonna go into our Omen. That's the Fire Gem being burnt. This was the second of 4 turns of Trick Room. No guard hits through Semio vulnerability. So we learned. Okay, that was a pretty high roll. The Future Sight's gonna come this turn. This thing, when I'm at 92 health, is always gonna click Earth Power and Earth Power only. So now we're gonna pivot to Pizza Goon, who's holding our Muscle Band. Who's gonna tank this Earth Power. Yep. Future Sight's gonna come in, but we're gonna wall it because we're a Dark type. And this is now the final turn of Trick Room, so we're just going to stall with Detect. This thing's always going to erupt still, it looks like. Alright, Trick Room is now over. Get Besotted. And this should just go down the line, because we threaten a fast one-shot on everything. Next line's actually pretty funny. Soul Rock comes in. We just outspeed him one shot with Knockoff. If we don't kill, it should always go for a Trick Room. Cool. Goodbye, Room Service. And now Lunatone can no longer boom, so it's not even threatening. Can Power Gem, technically. It does see a slow kill with Power Gem, so we're just gonna kill it with Knockoff. Are we gonna see Protective Pads tech? No. I don't see why we would do that. What fight would have Protective Pads? Does Protective Pads beat Red Card? It ignores Fluffy? Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Shit, wait, I didn't know that. Can I do that? No, we don't kill. Now this next line is a little scary looking, but it should be riskless. We're gonna level cap our Scolipede. I don't think we get anything useful on Scolipede. We need Scolipede level caps for Maxi anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pure Force does beat Red Card. Yeah, but you'd have to use a move that has a secondary effect. And Hammer Arm doesn't count for that. Because it's like a... It has to be a chance-based secondary effect or something like that. Like, it doesn't treat, like, stat drops that are guaranteed as a secondary. Clean line, dude. Thank you, Fresh. Alright. This next line's a little spooky. We need Pyroar. Donphan. Donphan is itemless, allegedly. Donk is not needed for this fight. Scolipede, who will be pre-paralyzed. Togi. Moon, you can stay on the team, I know you're needed. Masquerade. Endless candy time. Let's level up our Scolipede here. Smart detection. Alright, cool. Just a bot on Twitch, I don't care. Level up Scolipede. Level 51. I think we're gonna get a move. No, we're not. I thought we were maybe gonna get Mega Horn. Cool. We're gonna pre-burn Obstagoon. Oh, did not want to do that. Pre-burn Goon. And pre-para Scolipede. We want Scolipede to be slow. Masquerade, we're gonna pre-damage to 132. So we're gonna use the pre-damage script. Pre-damage. Slot 5 to 132. Let me check that that does kill. Yep. Then we're also gonna pre-damage Togi to 142. 142. There we go. Only 4 points of damage. It's paid with good intentions? Nah, it's paid with plot holes the size of hell itself. Me with plot holes. Okay. Hello, Minecraft. Okay. Oranberry Pyroar. Yup. Itemless Donphan. Citrus Berry Scolipede. Silver Powder Togedemaru. Oranberry Masquerade. And then you get your Silk Scar. We're gonna do a very big rigmarole to beat this one. Where's my Silk Scar? Alright, someone on the PC has it. It's Floatzel, I remember now. You can have this back, Bolton. Okay. Could be everything I need to do. I crash out. Alright, if I, this fight we could actually wipe too, if I did something wrong. But I kinda doubt I did. Let's open up the yield of this, though. Just in case. Probably will need. Cool. Let me look one last time at Ampharos versus Togedemaru. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, let's do it. Is this the Groudon fight? Almost. It is when you think about it. It kinda is. Fact check Pyroar versus me real quick. I need to take 13% damage, and if you're burned, you still deal 13. Okay, cool. Dude, this double is so tanky. I think that was my first Gen 8 shiny. No, Milcery was my first. I found back-to-back shiny roly-polies in Sword and Shield. That was pretty hype. I did it while I was EV training. That shiny, Wooloo I found. No one has gooey, so we're good. True! Because, like, here's the strategy. We're gonna chain kill Ampharos and Spinda with Obstagoon. But unfortunately, Obstagoon does not kill with Guts boosted Facade. So we need a little bit of chip damage, and the only way we can do that is with Togedemaru. So, and we also have to stop this thing from ever clicking Agility. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna force it to see a kill on Pyroar Focus Blast, because it'll always go for a kill over Speed Control. Then we're gonna pivot the Dumbo, who is slower, so it won't click Agility on it. Then we're gonna pivot the Scolipede, who's slower because it's paralyzed, so it won't click Agility. Then we're gonna pivot the Togi, who, with chip damage from HP Ice or Thunderbolt, will always bait Focus Blast, so it won't work. Then we get the U-turn into U on the Focus Blast, who will die to Thunderbolt, so you won't go for it. So you will go for it, and then we just pivot to you. That's our strategy. From New York! Are you Swiss? I am not Swiss. Alright. We need to take a little bit of chip damage from this thing, which Flamethrower should work. What change are you doing? What do you mean, what change? Oh, challenge. Okay. Okay, Flamethrower over. This should never kill, but we should always take enough damage from Mega Kick to bait Focus Blast. Yep. Ow. There's a lot. That's 99 damage. That was almost a max roll. Cool. Ampharos will come in now and go for Thunderbolt or Focus Blast. So Flamethrower, second time, and you're dead. What game is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. It's a slightly harder version of Pokemon Emerald with Legends Arceus Pokemon. Cool. This is Thunderbolt or Focus Blast. We're gonna go to Wumbo. You will not go for Speed Control because you see a kill. Cool. Oh, please don't tell me I have a Citrus Berry. Okay, good. I was gonna say, because if I had a Citrus Berry, it just got wasted. Okay, now we can Focus Blast or Hidden Power Ice. So we're gonna go to Scolipede, who's paralyzed. Cool. Now this is always Thunderbolt. So we're gonna go to Togi. Doing a big old song and dance. Yup. We have 106 health, which means now it's always Focus Blast, and we are slower, so we're gonna U-turn out. Into Masquerain. I didn't factor Intimidate, but it shouldn't be relevant. Focus Blast hits. I'm pre-damaged just in case it missed. And then now it's always Thunderbolt, I believe. Always Thunderbolt. So we get to go into Pizza. Who is holding the Silk Scarf, correct? Yes. Who, because of the U-turn chip, will just kill you. Could you imagine if you could have multiple statuses at once? Okay, Silk Scarf over. Silk Scarf Facade, and you're dead. And then now we also just outspeed and kill Spinda in one hit. Oh my god, what physical attacks is it using? The physical attack of its soul? Gen 3 hidden power element, I guess. I don't know. Alright, now you're just dead to Facade. I have a repairman here, so I might need to be a little more quiet. Okay, time for a double battle. This double battle is usually pretty tricky, but I didn't really have a hard time. Which means I might have messed up. From Cal. Yo, this girl only gave me $800. You broke. Okay, this should be a free fight as well. Gitsagoon? True. Facade gives me trauma. Good. Let that trauma, like, fuel your inspiration. Last free fight, and then we get to the scary ones. Free in quotations, assuming I didn't mess something up in my calc. I shouldn't have. Unburden doesn't activate with a focus sash unless you break, like, if you get the sash down to 1 HP, right? Because I'm just gonna hit it with a rapid spin. That shouldn't take it down to 1 health. No, this fight's usually free. Do you have a dark type? We do! We have Honchkrow. Sash needs the proc, yeah. Okay, so this should be free then. We're gonna lead Honchkrow. Maractus is making its debut. Drill's coming. And that's the only 3 I really need. Oh, actually, no, I need Alakazam as well. Everyone else is just backup, though. Pyroar and Masquerain are both backup. And we also need to level up Maractus, level 38. 15-ish fights for now. I think it's a lot more than that, because I think there's 9 in the gym, and then there's 4 there, and then there's 2. Okay, so maybe it is 15. Alright, so 38 should be good. Don't think we're gonna get moved. Cool. Let me get everyone their items they need. You need the black glasses. You need the iron ball, which is in the PC. You need a metal coat, which I think I need to go buy. Oh, no, I still have one. Junior is not today? Absolutely not. We're probably wiping today, if anything. Statistically, I think we do wipe. But we'll try. The double Oran Berry. And I know you already have an Oran, so it's fine. Okay, well, let me just get the Iron Ball. I don't think the Iron Ball is even necessary, but it makes me feel safer. Move items. That's not the Iron Ball. Okay. I will now use the export to make sure everyone is the correct level. I might go pee. I'll save it for after this one, though. Let me whip out my Honchkrow and my Maractus. Where's Maractus in my... Here he is. Maractus dies to Bug Buzz, right? When I'm at full health. I died to Bug Buzz and only Bug Buzz. That's why we had the level up, because otherwise we died to Struggle Bug. And then Maractus dies to Expanding Force and only Expanding Force. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, let's do it. When you realize your go has never been good enough to be washed. Thanks. It's always fast kill over Encore, right? Okay. Last fight should be free. Honchkrow's about to slaughter these two, right? Yep, knockoff kills you. Knockoff kills you. Shout out the Tailwind. Great move. Dude, imagine Paraflinch. Like freeze chances as well. Oh my god. Chat, let's bring back Gen 1 freeze. We're delaying Mount Chimney until Jagged Pass because nothing in Mount Chimney helps me with either of these fights. So, and I don't want to get a... I'd rather get Rockruff at Jagged Pass than here. Is this Emerald normal? No, it's a slightly harder version of it with Legends Arceus mods. Okay, chat, we have a small chance to lose. Not this fight, but the next one. We have a 600 feed Barbaracle. Brother, why is your Barbaracle so fast? Time for the double battle. Speed order shouldn't matter. But I'm saving just in case. Won't be happy. Because Barbargle is Pete. Tisn't. Chat, we're gonna learn the megas, the abilities of the ZA megas soon, so that's pretty cool. We already got the starters. Protean for Mega Greninja. Levitate for Mega Delphox, and Bulletproof for Mega Last Guy. For, Chestnut. Cool. Alright, Aselgor sees a fast kill on Maractus with Bug Buzz, and only Bug Buzz. And Indeedee sees a fast kill on Maractus with Expanding Force. So what we're going to do is we're just going to Tailwind, and we're going to Spiky Shield. Time for Bug Buzz and Expanding Force. Yep. Yep. Oh, don't worry, Fresh Flame. You might get, it might get paired up with Wheezing or Gravity. Okay, Tailwind is up, so we outspeed for 3 turns. Now my, Honchkrow is just gonna kill the Indeedee. And Quenchiest is gonna pivot the Drill. Donk. We won the speed tie with the Selgor, not that it matters. That makes me feel special. Maractus value, finally, yeah. We're gonna see a Bug Buzz in our Beartail. We're gonna tank it pretty well. Ow! No Spadef drop, okay. I planned for a crit Spadef drop, so I think we're good. Alright, so our Honchkrow outspeeds and just one-shots Maractus, or Meowstic, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna and we're gonna Rapid Spin on Aselgor, because we don't want to activate its Focus Sash and activate a Murder. Cool. Alright, Rapid Spin, go Burger. Alright. Struggle Bug. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Aselgor can go for a complete random move. It doesn't matter though. And now you're dead. Final turn of Tailwind. We're faster. We're going to pivot to Alakazam now. And we're just going to kill you now with Iron Head. My Iron Head should deal 87% minimum, because I am Metal Coat. And I'm faster than you because of the Tailwind and the Rapid Spin boost. Tail Rim? Yeah, Tail Room. Tailwind should wear off now, and it's just going to be the Soft Left. Tailwind's gone. Both Drill and Alakazam outspeed Sock, so we don't have to worry about anything. We're just going to Psychic into Iron Head. Is this Black and White? No. This is a Emerald ROM hack called Run and Bun. Alright, chat, time for the actual hard parts of, fights of the day. Ooh, this is the safer of the 2 fights. An Explosion Quick Claw Torkoal as a lead, which is super fun to deal with. We have a small chance of wiping to this, but that's like super fiction. If that happens, we just cry. Okay, I remember the line for this pretty well. Let me fact check that this is the correct one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Didn't you say Maxi was free? I did, and then I double-checked it, and I was horribly wrong. I was horribly wrong. That Como might be our demise. Alright, chat. Also, we have a pretty decent chance of losing Camera Up this fight. Here's the TLDR. If Quick Claw procs, we are forced to sack Camera Up. Because Camera Up with any damage on it is terrible. We also can just die to Quick Claw Explosion. Also, Earth Power is not a guaranteed kill on Torkoal. So if we also don't get the kill, we have to sack Camera Up. One roll doesn't kill. Como is ass, don't be scared of it. Como has a really good matchup in the buy box. Alright. Also, chat, we're using our only scale and 2 of our rare candies. Because if we're losing, we may as well do our best to win. Hammer ups. Haunch Crow. Please clutch up. I hope so. I really do want to use camera up. Berserker is coming. Tyrantrum. Kelder. And Arcanine. That is our Tabitha team. Sack Coles. Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for me. Alright, let's give everyone their items. No pre-damage is necessary, but we will need to scale a move onto Tyrantrum. You will get the soft hand. Just to maximize your odds of killing Torkoal. There's one roll that doesn't kill. You will get the Black Glassage, which I think you already have. Pretty much your signature item. You will get our Steel Gem. That's exciting. Let me fact check that Berserker does actually outspeed Armaldo, and I'm not stupid. It does, okay. Unfortunately, our attack's too low to kill with Iron Head with the thing, so we're forced to use the Steel Gem here. Might White, it's like super fiction. It's Might. No. I am not kidding when I talk about Maxi. It's actually, this is the riskiest fight we've had in a very long time with Maxi. Like, I'm talking scarier than Tabitha last time, scarier than our last Winona. Like, this is like serious wipe territory. This is worse than the bridge rival we did, or cycling road rival we just did. You get a Chesto. Like, this is actually like serious wipe territory with Maxi. Extremely likely to lose Masquerain at the very least. You get a Citrus. And last but not least, you are itemless, because you're fighting the Absol. No free damage, so we need to heal now. Just get the Fairy type. I kid you not, while getting Rabambi would mean the wipe chances are basically gone, we would be forced to sack the Rabambi. And it's also only a 30% chance. I trust the line I made more than the Rabambi chances. Alright, chat. We're going to use a Heart Scale on Tyrantrum. We're going to remember a move. Alright, chat. Do we want Fire Fang or Psychic Fangs? Because both work. Both Fire Fang and Psychic Fangs work. Scale Shot would actually be really interesting. We need this to kill the Victory Bell, because we have literally nothing in our box for that. Both do kill the Victory Bell. We need the pick. Do we want Fire or Psychic? You're doing this line? Yeah, I don't really have another line. Psychic. Psychic is probably better. It's more rare. I'm pretty sure Psychic Fangs actually does more than Dragon Claw to neutral targets. Let me fact check that. Dragon Claw. Torkoal. Yeah, it does slightly more than Dragon Claw. It's 20. Also gets rid of barriers. 20 whole base power stronger. Yes, it does. Alright. Psychic Fang it is. LR, do you have anything interesting? You always get Rabambi here? I don't want to take that 30% chance, to be completely honest with you. Especially since I'm missing out on the chance for a Slowpoke. And we'd be forced to sack it anyway. I'd rather take my riskiest, like, about the same risk line, where I only lose one Pokemon, most likely, if we don't wipe. Alright, let's just grab Psychic Fang. We're dropping Dragon Claw. Well, this is a certain fight where Dragon Claw comes in clutch. We use Rock Tomb a lot on this guy. Crunch is Strong Jaw boosted, and Rock Slide's necessary for, Flannery. Psychic Fangs is your vote? Yeah. Maxie's that bad? Maxie's bad. Okay, goodbye, Dragon Claw. I saw you a few months ago. I'm surprised you're still at this. Yeah, it's a slight... It's a little bit harder than main Emerald. Alright, goodbye, Dragon Claw. You're just in time to watch me potentially lose again. Alright, that was my last scale. Next fight, we're using our last 2 rare candies. This fight, at least, is a lot... This fight's straightforward at the very least. Like, there's not too much RNG. It's either we win or we don't. Okay. Let's export the team. I got the death counter ready, just in case. Got my Psychic Fangs Tyrantrum. Alright. Let me look at the camera up versus Waterfall matchup one last time and make sure it does go the way I think it does. Okay. Either you win or you don't. True. We have a 50-50. No free damage is needed. And I already taught the move I needed. Item in Alaska? Itemless on purpose, because the Absol has knockoff. And that's the move it wants to click on me already. So I don't want to lose an item, and I don't want to take extra damage from knockoff. Everyone else has an item on purpose, though. Let's just take a look. Soft Sand, Black Glasses, our one and only Steel Gem, Chesto, Citrus, and nothing. Who's your favorite Pokemon here? I really like Tyrantrum. I'm so excited to use Tyrantrum. I hope the run doesn't die here. So fun fact, chat, our camera up is faster than our Maldo by 1 point. Because we are literally the fastest possible camera up. We have 31 plus speed. Which means Espeon comes in instead of Armaldo, which is actually maybe kind of annoying. Because if we were slower than Armaldo, then we could have we might have been able to play around it and not sack our camera up, but no idea. Paddington Bear, I watched one movie, I liked it. Unfortunately, the minus special attack means we're not guaranteed to kill Torkoal. I went the wrong way. So just for, wait, no, I think I did go the right way. For complete transparency, we have about a 25% chance to lose camera up this fight. If Quick Claw procs, we're forced to sack it. If we miss the kill, we're forced to sack it. Because this Espeon is a demon. Paddington Bear is like the best thing from British people. Wallace and Gromit's pretty great too. 3 scales just for 1 sec. Oh! Hello, James. I feel like it's been a minute. Okay. Time for a boss fight. This is the easier of the 2. Don't worry, chat. We're about to get back to the regularly scheduled program of having no good items, like a rare candy or fossils, or scales. We're about to be back to that regularly scheduled program. Tabitha time! Alright, chat. It's time. Time for a boss fight. We'll update the death counter after the fights, because I don't want to ever reset the raw mid thing ever again. Okay, our start is straightforward, chat. We click Earth Power. This thing, it can Quick Claw, Earth Power, which means we have to sack. It can Quick Claw Explode, which means we die. It can no Quick Claw live in Earth Power. Oh, okay, TLDR, if Quick Claw procs, we're sacking Humpet. If we miss the kill, we're sacking Humpet. Please, this is how Camera Up died last time. Please lock in. Does Camera Up get to live? Camera Up lives? Probably. Unless we want to sack it for, later. We'll see why later. This should always be... What? Okay, no, it is always Espeon. I was gonna say, I thought Espeon killed me, but it doesn't. This is always Psychic 100% of the time. So we get to pivot into, Honchkrow. Yep. If we were damaged, it would have been Psychic or Weather Ball, and we always died a Weather Ball. We're now going to kill you with Sucker Punch. And this will bring in our Maldo. And this is the next major risk of this fight. Let me see the arm. Yeah, okay. So here's the deal, chat. It does see a guaranteed kill on me with Stone Edge. However, it also has Stealth Rocks. And on the first turn of a Pokemon being on the field, it can choose to go for Hazards over a slow KO. If it goes for Hazards, this gets a lot scarier. We are now going to pivot into Parry, who is going to outspeed and kill you. Please just go for Stone Edge. Okay, this just got a lot safer. Okay, we're just going to outspeed and we're going to one-shot you with Iron Head. This is our one-time use Steel Gem, which sucks, but we have to do it. We outspeed. Very rare. It's 15%, which is not unrealistic. I prepared for it just in case. This will always be Victory Bell now for fast Weather Ball. Why didn't you go for MP here? There's, because I want Weather Ball from Victory Bell, not Solar Blade. Because if I did Emp, I'm pretty sure it was like a 50-50. Also, Empoleon just dies to Earthquake. The crit. I didn't want to gamble that. Okay, this is always Weather Ball. Can't wait to see sprites. We're gonna go into Shark Tooth. Now, I would like to see no crit Solar Blade on the next turn. It has a 60% chance to Solar Blade, a 40% chance to Sleep Powder. If it doesn't crit, I think we're just good. We're gonna kill you with Psychic Fangs. Sleep Powder? Okay, we're good. By the way, you can defog rocks if needed. If I defog the rocks, and then I die to a crit Earthquake, I lose my answer to Armaldo. That's just gambling a crit. And I'd also rather guarantee the Weather Ball from this guy, because I don't live through Solar Blades sometimes. Regardless, this is always Absol now. And because I'm not really weakened, what are you gonna do? You should always Ice Beam, which I think I can go Hard on. I don't need Conkeldurr, it looks like. I can just go Hard Arcanine. You can't be frozen in harsh sunlight. This is a guaranteed Ice Beam coming my way. Because we only have 3 attack, this close combat's not guaranteed to kill, but we'll kill it with E-Speed on the next turn. Is Empoleon dead yet? No! Maybe next fight, though. Actually, I don't think Empoleon's coming in the next fight. We might lose the run next fight. Okay, this was the easier of the fights. I'm kind of surprised that Camerupt isn't dead, to be completely honest with you, chat. Alright, CC. There are no items specifically for this knockoff. So we don't lose anything cool, and we don't take extra damage. Alright, we got a killing roll. That's cool. It didn't matter if we killed there, because we could have killed with extreme speed on the next turn. Okay! So, I'm kind of surprised. I fully expected to lose my Camerupt. That doesn't help me in the next fight, unfortunately, but... Now it's time for the real demon! That Como can make us lose! You believe in Torterra supremacy? I agree with you. I might do Infernape again, just because Infernape, there's no way it could possibly be worse than last time. That does nothing, we always sack. We could potentially sack Crustle to Maxi. Potentially. I mean, it's a Shell Armor mod. I feel like that is alone is value. However, Crustle's our only real answer to Zarude, so we can't sack it until that's dead. Alright, this is our last fight. Chat, we will be using our Defog TM, our Rock Gem, our last 2 rare candies, and I think that's it. All the investment. And they're both going to Crustle, the rare candies. This game is hard. It is. It is slightly harder than Vanilla Emerald. What ROM hack is this? Evren, this is Pokemon Run and Bun. You love hard games? Oh, this is a bit harder than Vanilla Emerald. I mean, look at this is Maxie's team instead of a Mightyena, Golbat, and Camerupt. It's a slight upgrade. Like he's got a Crustle now. Crustle's pretty heat. Please enjoy. Alright. It's time! This is my Tabitha line. This was like a last-minute Maxi. I think this is what I want. So for this line, we need Conkeldurr. Losing the Rock Gem sucks. Because, like, that's actually a good item. Conkeldurr is our lead. Berserker is second. Because Empoleon does not actually kill Aerodactyl. Then we need the man of the hour, Masquerain. Crustle's here for Zarude. Scolopede's here for Wobbuffet. And Gyarados is here for Camerupt. Okay, let's get our items. You will be using our one and only Rock Gem. Rock Gem. We will be using it this fight. Perry will be getting a Citrus. Let me fact check that I don't need a Metal Coat. Pretty sure I don't. More HP the better. Yeah, I don't. Citrus Gilbur. Here we go, that's terrifying. Masquerain gets a Citrus. Lock-in set Masquerain. Lasagna will be getting the Shed Shell. Where's our Shed Shell? I thought I saw it. There it is. Is by far the Barraskewda the champion? Yeah, Barraskewda's the scariest Pokemon on the champions team. Not the Primal Kyogre, not the Palkia, not the Mega Swampert, not the Manaphy, not the Gudra Hisui. It is always that Barraskewda, and that sounded sarcastic. No, it wasn't supposed to be sarcastic. I'm genuinely serious. The Barraskewda on the champions team is the most threatening Pokemon on his team. Screw all those legendaries. Barraskewda introduces inconsistency. Rock Gem, Citrus, Citrus. Shed Shell, Citrus, Citrus. You're leveled up, like we're supposed to. I need the pre-damage Conkeldurr to 132. Okay. This will be the last fight of the day. Because I didn't plan, because I thought we unironically could wipe. 132 health. Let me just fact check that it is enough. I need to bait an Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl versus me. Well, hold on. Do I even need the pre-damage? I mean, the pre-damage is nice for another timeline. Yeah, I do need the pre-damage because Coma O can come in instead. Yeah, okay, 132. Because we slow one-shot the stupid Aerodactyl. Which means it won't come in unless it sees a kill. 66 times 2, that's 132, right? Sounds right to me. Last but not least, second to last but not least, we're using our Defog PM. And we're using that on Conkeldurr, because Conkeldurr gets Defog. We are dropping Fire Punch. Golly, I would love Golisopod right about now. Fire Punch is gone. And last but not least, we're using our 2 rare candies! We're using both of them! No idea if we're learning a move or not. Rare candy number 1. Rare candy number 2. Do we want Stone Edge? We might. This could be a zoom lens angle. Conkeldurr gets a defog? Yes, it does. No idea why. Girder does too. Maybe it's flexing its muscles so hard it makes a gust of wind or something, like an anime. Stone Edge might actually be useful. I feel like maybe we don't drop Rock Slide. Because I feel like Rock Slide might actually be useful in Flannery's gym, if my line is wrong. Let me look at my, Flannery and Crustle matchup real quick. Why didn't I just search Flannery's team manually? Would have been a lot faster than what I just did. Like, let's look at Crustle versus Flannery for funsies. Hey, Crustle works as a lead. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Crustle works as a lead. That's cool. Does it kill? It does! Wow, Crustle could be a lead. Okay, so if we manage to lose Tyrantrum, Crustle could be a backup if we have Rock Slide. You're coping if you think this comes to Flannery? Why not? It one-shots Charizard Y. With the Hardstone, which is the exact same thing that Harkonine would have. Also, I forgot about Harkonine. Yeah. I gotta remember we have that now. Okay, 3-hit KOs Entei, unless we get the left slot glitch. Or spread damage bug. In which case we two-shot it. We don't die to Entei ever. Marowak, it's slower than... I feel like you're underestimating it. Kinda won't let go. Dude, I wanted an dude, camera up. We could explode it on Mount Pyre. Either way, what do we think? Would you really click Stone Edge ever? I mean, yes, if we, because we're gonna get the zoom lens kinda soon. Zoom lens gives you increased accuracy if you're slower, which would mean Stone Edge does land. So I don't think it's necessarily unrealistic. So do Arcanine and Tyrantrum. That's a good point. I mean, we could drop Rock Slide, honestly. Wait. Isn't there a timeline where I need Rock Slide? In this fight here. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, that was before I used the rare candies. This is not a Mount Pyre boom. Wait, does Camera Up not work for Mount Pyre? Are you kidding me? Let me fact check that. Oh no, I wanted Torpedo Mega. How does it not work? What level do you need to be? Is Mount Pyre level 77? Oh god, that is nowhere near enough. What? 76. Oh, I'm calculating at level 54. Yeah, that's enough. What are you talking about? Yeah, a second boom. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, that works as a second boom on, absolutely. So do we want Stone Edge or not? Let's go back to Zarude. Do we want Stone Edge or not? You probably need 2 candies. No, it looks like I can just hold a, citrus or something. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We died a Blizzard plus another move, most likely. We'll see! We'll worry about that when we're there. Doubles damage? I mean, I have 7 attack. I think if I scale my attack, it works. With Custap. We'll figure that out when we're there. For now, do we want Stone Edge? I mean, kinda. If we drop Rock Slide, this thing's not gonna be useful in, Flannery's gym. Stomping Tantrum. Do we have a reason to click this over a rock move, though? I don't think we're ever gonna fight a steel type with this. Fire types we already hit with the rock move. Poison, maybe? I think we dropped Tantrum. I was gonna drop Tantrum for Bug Bite in my original line. Because our Lasagna, fun fact, at level 54, does not kill Zarude with Leech Life. And if we miss the kill, then if we get the kill, we bring in Wob. If we miss the kill, we bring in Camera Up. But now that we're level 56, it's a guaranteed kill. It does not matter. Okay. You're only saying that because you hate this Pokemon. Lex, you're doing the thing where you just want me to sack a Vaughn because you don't like it. What do you got against Crustle? It might be useful to have ground type move. But like, what ground type, like what type in particular though? Because the fire types we're gonna hit with the rock move anyway. Steel types we're weak to, so we're probably gonna switch out on. So it's really just poison types? Is it worth prepping for poison types? Quit stalling, you get Earthquake later anyway? Oh, good point. Fuck, yeah, forget Stomping Tantrum. See, thank you, LR, for understanding the assignment and answering the question I asked. It does nothing? You are sleeping on this thing. You said it does nothing, and here it is coming to Maxie. Did your Crustle kill Grandma? I don't know. It might have, because this thing hates... I don't know why Lex hates Crustle. I need to heal. Oh, wait, no, I don't. No. I'm purposely at 132 health. Okay, let me just do a quick one last check. Rock Gem, Citrus, Shed Shell, Citrus. I'm gonna update the damage calculator so everyone has their items in there so I don't have to manually change that mid-fight. Just in case I need to steer. If we're steering, we probably lose, to be completely honest. Alright. I am shocked Camera Up did not die. Okay. Let's get it, chat. Because you don't have Drapion. I mean, I agree. I would have preferred Drapion the Crustle. I do agree. But we're not in that world, so get over it. Like, what's the point of complaining? Literally any other better bug type? I mean, hey. Like I just said, we're not in that world. I just realized all three of our bug types are coming into this fight. Nice. We have a high chance of losing Masquerain. The reason I'm not too upset about sacking Masquerain, though, is Gyarados kinda replaces it. Because, you know, it's a flying type with Intimidate, and it's also a damned Gyarados. Sucks losing the quad grass resist, though. Alright, well, let's see if we get lucky. Because we definitely need it. Let me drop you for Mask. Drop you for Scully. Drop you for Era. Drop you for Crustle. Red card does not activate if you kill the foe, so don't have to worry about that. Crustle has done unspeakable things. It probably does. No hiker to bless the I did not see the word hiker. Oh yeah, the small chance of a hiker appearing there. Oh, is there an item up here? Let's stall a little longer if I can. Oh no. Don't ask what Crustle did in the 40s. I bet bro's buying the prohibition of alcohol. Alright. Well, gamers, let me just check. Rock Gem, all the items are given. Conk has been given defog. Conk is pre-damaged, and we use the 2 candies. Is there anything from the previous timeline that's important that I didn't write down? Sculpey's at the level cap. And I don't need to teach Bug Bite in this timeline, because I kill now. Rock Gem, and you do have defog? Alright. Prohibition was in the 20s. Why do you know my history? Anyone you could sack if needed? Most likely Masquerain. Alright, let's get it. Power contain this meteorite by amplifying its power? Shut up, I don't actually care. Let's explain this fight. Stop talking. Dude, stop. Okay. Conkeldurr is our lead. With Rock Slide and the Mach Punch, we are guaranteed to kill Crustle. This Crustle is holding a red card, which switches you out to a random Pokemon when you hit it with an attack. However, Sheer Force, the ability of our Conkeldurr, ignores that if you use a move with a secondary effect like Rock Slide. This Crustle is most likely going to go for Hazards, as it's the first turn out, so we're just going to Rock Slide and get damage on it. It has Sturdy, so we can't risk killing it. So Rock Slide, go Burr. Spikes. Okay. We will now spend the next turn clicking Defog. We're using our one and only Rock Gem to get me the damage I need, though. We have to kill this thing with Mach Punch because we need the guarantee. Actually, you know what, chat? I just realized we didn't actually need to use the Rock Gem because we always could have killed this thing with the Mach Punch. Well, let me just, for funsies, count that. You would have taken 88 damage if I didn't have it. Well, no, it would have been a 3-hit KO, I guess, with Mach. And that's kind of risky. Oh well, it went for Hazards, right? We're going to defog them away now. It can go for Stealth Rocks or Spikes or Earthquake. Most likely Hazards. Hopefully Hazards. It's like a 78% chance to do that. Defog, go Burr. Stealth Rock. Okay, cool. I don't know. I think actually what I did was pretty safe. Kind of think about it. Okay. Spikes are gone. Stealth Rocks are gone. And now we're going to kill you with Mach Punch. Red card does not activate because you're dead. And this will always bring in Aerodactyl because it sees a fast kill with Gooey Beat. Yep. Gooey Beat and Gooey Beat only. It's a nerve, so no berries for us, but that doesn't matter because Berserker's tanky enough. Go to Berserker. The Wing Beat, we tank it. Now it's going to go for Aqua Tail, but we tank that well too. And we're going to kill you with Iron Head. We might not even lose our Citrus. Iron Head, go burr. Alright, we do lose our Citrus. This will always be Como O, because this is a fast kill with Body Press. And Body Press only. Yep. This is guaranteed to be Body Press. This is the Pokemon that causes us problems. We're always going to go Surskit. You're now -1 attack, and we're going to take some damage. This is always Body Press. Cool. Please don't do a lot. That was 26 damage. That was a max roll. Great. Okay, so this thing can go for Iron Defense, Dragon Tail, or Poison Jab. We just gotta go for damage. I considered Scary Facing it to make it a little more manageable, but then I realized we need to kill this thing as fast as possible. So we're just gonna click Air Slash. Worst case scenario is a Poison Jab Para. Dragon Tail switching this out can be rough too, so we're just gonna click Air Slash. Okay, Iron Defense, I think that's best case scenario. Alright. Air Slash has a chance to 2-hit KO. It doesn't look like we're getting it though, because that was a low roll Air Slash. Leftovers means this thing's not really gonna die. This thing is... it can Body Press or Dragon Tail now. It'll no longer go for Iron Defense, I believe. We're just gonna Air Slash. Oh! Oh! Interesting. That means we literally did min roll with Air Slash. If we get a crit right now, that's huge. No, okay. Okay, so chat, I think this is pretty safe now. This is always Body Press. Okay, we just got, like, the insanely blessed timeline. I think. Yeah, we can't die to a crit. I'm just gonna click Air Slash. No, it does enough? Yeah, no. A crit does, A crit does 117. Alright, Air Slash, go burr. You're so lucky it min-rolled? Yeah, I just assumed I wouldn't get that luck, to be honest. So chat, our Crustle is very interesting. Because it is slower than Wobbuffet, which means Wobbuffet has a score of 3. Oh, yeah, no, this thing first. Zarude should only ever go for the Dark move. Yep, always Darkest Lariat. And Crustle at level 56 lives Darkest Lariat plus Power Whip and kills with Leech Life in return. Go Lasagna. And we're holding the Shed Shell for Wobbuffet. You know, this isn't the greatest back sprite. What was with that lag? Anyway, Leech Life, go burr. We're gonna see Wobbuffet come in. If we got a good physical grass move, through. This is always gonna kill, and we're gonna heal like 92 health. So we're gonna go to 107. Oh, 112. Okay, and this brings in Wobbuffet, surprisingly, chat. Yep. So here's why. We're slower than Wobbuffet, which means Wobbuffet has a score of 3 on us. And so does Camera Up, because if you don't see a kill on a Pokemon, the maximum score is 3. If we had less than 85 health, it would have been Camera Up. Yeah, not baiting Wob is just last is insane. Yep. What we're gonna do? We're holding the Shed Shell. We're gonna go to Vayne PD, and we're gonna kill you with Toxic. Or we're just gonna Toxic kill you. Camera Up sees a kill on Scolipede always with Flamethrower and Flamethrower only. So this just became a riskless fight now. Okay, we got the insanely blessed timeline. We're just gonna spam Toxic until you're dead. Alright, yeah, we just got an insanely blessed timeline. Counter? Nice counter, idiot. We can kill you with Leech Life if we want. Once you're below 49 health, but we need to pay attention to Destiny Bond, so just Toxic again. Counter, okay. Wob is timid, yeah, it's fast. Okay, Toxic again. Costa to come in on Camera Up. Potentially, yeah. Then it's gonna Earth Power, and then I go Gyarados and kill it. Toxic again. I didn't want to take that gamble, though. Because I'd rather have my Slowpoke. Would it underspeed Wob? Gyarados would bring in Zarude, I believe. Like, assuming we got Camera Up in after Ribombee. Chat, is that below? Wait, chat, I wasn't paying attention. Did it Destiny Bond? I think I'm just gonna play it safe and just Toxic, so I don't need to kill it with Leech Life. Didn't know an actual speed. Yeah, our Crustle, we had, so Auntie, I think you missed it. We had to use a lot of resources today. 2 gems, both of our candies, our only scale, and our defog TM. And we got the insanely blessed timeline where no one had to die. You're dead in 2 turns, it looks like. Counter? I can kill you with Leech Life, but I don't want to risk not paying attention, so I'm just going to kill you with Toxic. Actually, I'm going to Protect to be funny. What game is this? This is Pokemon Run and Bun. Alright, Destiny Bond doesn't kill you, you die to Toxic. The Camera Up is about to come in. Camera Up can only Flamethrower, and because it gets Sheer Force as a Mega Camera Up, I don't need to worry about getting burned. Go to Gyarados now. So we just got the insanely blessed timeline cut. Oh shit, on tempo. Okay, that doesn't really matter. It'd be funny if I... Okay, it's 75% chance for Slowpoke evolution, and then 12.5 for Kingler, 12.5 for Clawitzer. Gyarados is so OP. Watching up, I'll say that. Illegal own tempo? Does it not get own tempo normally? I think you're right. Alright, anyway, Waterfall, go burr. Well, we used a lot of resources, but we got out of this deathless, so that's pretty hype, I guess. Cheat? Yeah, own tempo Camera Up, but that's the thing about complaining about this game. Alright, well, chat, I'm gonna be upfront with you. If we didn't get insanely lucky with that Como O, we could have wiped. Like, if it Dragon Tailed on that first turn, that was like serious wipe territory. I cannot express how bad this fight was. Maxie, yeah, Maxie. Yeah, he's the one who cheats in this game. Just Maxie. Chat, we just got insanely lucky. I cannot express that. I know it sounds like I'm over-exaggerating. I promise you, we just got, like, the perfect timeline. Why isn't the HP ruler aligned? I moved it for a double battle and forgot to move it back for a very long time now. That was sweet. We just got insanely lucky. And we, potentially wasted our rock gem in hindsight. But, oh well. We never used it last time. We don't use resources. Cool. Well, I think that's it. Maxie cheated on Archie. At least we get 1 candy before Flannery. I already calced Flannery, though, so it shouldn't really be relevant. Next stream probably will be tomorrow or the very next day. It's going to be a short stream next. We're just going to do the next 4 battles and get to the gym. And then we're gonna get 3 encounters. We're gonna get Jagged Pass, Mount Chimney, and Lava Ridge. 3 encounters next stream. It's gonna be a short stream. Then the stream after that will just be the gym. Stone Journer has Stomping Tantrum. Believe me, I'm not forgetting again. I'm gonna be so do the grunt for fun. No! No! Why would you say such a thing? Do you find humor in my pain? Acted. Rainbow. Okay, he's gonna forget again. Don't you dare! Last time at this point in the run, we had 7 deaths. Now we only have 4. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm more surprised about Camerupt living than us not wiping, to be completely for real. Do the grunt with your gauntlet to be more fun. No! Albanian concerned, credentials, cannabis, Canada. I agree. What a long sentence. Chat, what do we think about Canada as a country? Is it cool? Canada sounds kind of cold. I don't know if I want to be there. You find humor in your pain. I love not having candies! That backfired so much in the previous run in the gym! Then he disappears. Beat Planner. Yeah, I feel like he should have given you something. He's just there to stop you from getting into the place, right? Or something? I don't know what he does. Canadian here, it sucks. Would you rather live in Canada or the States? Alright, well, let's level up the box. Is there anyone I need to not level up? I have a specific question. What game is this? This looks difficult. This is a slightly harder version of Pokemon Emerald called Run and Bun. It has up to Legends Arceus Pokemon. Here, I'll load up the next gym leader for you guys. I'm pretty sure I already calced the gym leader, chat. I'm pretty sure they're riskless. So that's the next gym leader at the bottom. That's Flannery. It's a double battle. I think it's actually riskless. I already calced it before Veto. But yeah, I think we're good. Let's level up the team now. Might be going to East Coast next year. East Coast US or East Coast Canada? Is that a thing? Gym leader's the easiest in the game. Yeah, Flannery's typically considered the easiest. Because there's a handful of Pokemon that kind of just cheeser. And we have like 2 of them. 3 if you count Karak. I mean, Crustle, unironically, is good in the Flannery. I don't know why you're acting... I don't know why Lex thinks it's bad. Run and Bun? No, it's impossible. It is not impossible. Alright. Anyway, Bertram, go Burr. I don't see why we don't just level up everyone here. I hope we don't get any moves on Bertram, because I would like to keep Defog as long as possible. Fuck me. We're not getting Stone Edge on you. We're gonna keep Rock Slide. Rock Slide is definitely better. Right? You don't need Crustle. What is your hatred with Crustle? Like, at least bullying Flygon's funny. But, like, I don't get the Crustle hate. Today I'll call you King of Eevee. I don't have an Eevee, unfortunately. I wrote in Spanish because I'm using a translator. You're good, homie. I don't think we take Stone Edge, right? I don't think we've ever regretted not taking Stone Edge. We've never taken it in our lives on this mon, and I don't think we've ever regretted it. Yeah, we're not learning this. Stop teaching Stone Edge? Yes. Never, yeah. We get Bullet Punch after Flannery on parry. I think 57 is the count, right? Yeah, okay. Surskit. Surskit, you want to learn Hurricane again so I can beat that Parasect? Lasagna gets only 1 level because I did it ahead of time. Oh wait, no, I need to avoid level up Scolipede. Dang it. Well, crap. Scolipede's a Protect mod. I shouldn't level it up. There are better Rock Slide guys. I mean, yes. Okay. I'm not saying Crustle's the best Rock Slide Pokemon. I'm just saying it does the job. It does the job for Flannery. Do we want Mega Horn? I don't think so. Toxic's good for stalling. Protect is good for Protect. Well, Poison Jab's a tutor move, so I guess we can relearn it. Yeah, Poison Jab's a tutor move. We can just re-get this whenever we want. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to level you up! Okay, let me take you off the team right now. Okay, let me put you in the corner of shame. All the Protect mons go to the corner. Carefully, don't grab them on accident. Here's my last guy. You will probably be leveled up, but I'll leave you under level for now. Using a Scolipede, so it's fine. Yeah, probably. I have been using it as a normal Pokemon, but just in case. And here's our goated Crustle that everyone loves to bully. Okay, the Fire Engine's cool though. And Lucario. Everyone here we can level up. Got 4 other Protect guys. I have 6 Protect Pokemon total. It's great. One bowl. Please don't learn any moves, because all of your moves are already good. Oh, Head Smash? I think no. It's inaccurate, isn't it? It's inaccurate, and we take recoil, so I think the answer is no. High horsepower is our main damage. Rapid Spin gets rid of hazards. Ice Shard is cool, priority, and knockoff's utility. Down with Crustle. Okay. LR, what's your opinion on Crustle? I'm going to assume nothing. Your next move is EQ. Okay, well, I think we take no Head Smash. This is your moveset? I think you're right. What has Crustle done to the— I don't know! They heard me say that I really wanted Crustle on 111, and then they bullied me into hitting the normal route. I got a Maractus, which is like the one mon I didn't want. And ever since then, our encounter luck, well, arguably it's been good, but I haven't been predicting it, so... Goodbye, Head Smash. I don't want it. Take it? Is there a reason to take Head Smash? Or are you just saying that because you see high damage? Does Head Smash actually have a niche? Well, defending us about adamantly Lexus against it? Good, Coles. Remember, he cheered for your death. Mostly LR, though. If you have less HP. What rules are you playing? Standard, hardcore, Nuzlocke. You can use it. I mean, yeah, I can hypothetically use any move, but like, this is utility, this is priority, this is hazard removal, and then this is just strong damage. What rules am I playing by? Only catch the first thing you find on a route. The Pokemon faints, can't use it anymore. Got a nickname. There's level caps. Crustle scammed you. Oh, okay. So you fell for a scam. Sure, that you gotta make that everyone's problem. One Crustle scammed you, so now you hate the entire species. You know what that's called in my country? Racism. He did shoot for your death. Why have we not dropped Head Smash? Someone said yes, and that made me think, is there actually a niche for this move? But I think the answer is no. Yeah, drop Shot Pen through Head Smash. Drop it. Do not take. Okay. Mateo, do you learn any moves? I doubt it. Oh, well. I think no for Hydro Pump. We need Defog because you all gassed it up even though we've clicked it once. Icy Wind is nice for utility. Scald is our damage move. Flash Cannon's a damage move. I think no Hydro. That's possible, Lex. I say no Hydro. It's a tutor move later on as well. I like accurate water move over inaccurate one. This is your Penguin moveset forever? Okay. Drop Hydro. I think you're right. Dropping Scald before the Fire Gym would probably be a silly move. Oh, I just realized we probably can't even use our Penguin in the Fire Gym. Why must you fail me, Penguin? Is it time for Bounce? It is. I drop Scald for Surf. Oh, good point. And then I guess it's a flex move at that point. Alright, do we drop Hydro? I think the answer is yes. Actually, I wonder, if we kept Ice Beam on Gyarados, how much damage does that do to Kommo-o? Less than Ice Fang. Okay. Yeah, drop Hydro part 2. Okay. Bounce is decent. I'm horrified of the Love Disc trainer. Because we don't have any Swift Swim Pokemon. Alright. Can people stop learning moves? I just want to move on with my life. Damn it. Yeah, it's special. I mean, I know, but Kobo's got good defense and iron defense, so I was considering it. I think we drop Incinerate. Incinerate has cool tech, but I don't think it's ever going to be relevant. But yeah, we have double the attack and special attack. More than double. I was really hoping to find a use for Incinerate, because burning up gems sounds so hype, but I just don't think it exists. It's a spread fire move for doubles. That's its only other niche that I can think of. Overheat's just stronger? Yeah, okay, goodbye Incinerate. Unless we want to get rid of Will-O-Wisp, because we are literally never clicking this. I mean, I guess Will-O-Wisp could be like a last-minute sack. We can't use him Pyrote anyway. It's a special attacking fire type. We might. Incinerate's not real? Okay. I was kind of hoping that we can get a cool niche of burning up a gem. Will is 100% accurate with your fire type. No, it's not. That's not how that works. That'd be an insane buff. Sharptooth, please don't learn Outrage. I feel like you do. Okay, you don't. I was reading that wrong then. I think Roy gets a move. Final get. Okay, I know what you're thinking. No, it's not. We don't need Bullet Punch. You guys were right. Because we don't need Bullet Punch because we have Berserker now. Berserker's our answer to that Alolan Ninetales. Which means... Congrats, that was sweet. Thank you, Freshly. May as well drop HP Ghost. Oh yeah, good point. That's a tutor move. We can learn Hidden Power whenever we want. Alright, well, I'll just have a suicide move on our Pokemon for funsies. Charles, don't worry. We can relearn Hidden Power as many times as we want. It's infinite. There's an infinite TM, or tutor for that one, so that's fine. There's no downside. Don't, you're gonna misclick? That's gonna be funny. I'm gonna leave it there for the content. That's the type of throwing that I like to do, and also using items when I don't need them. Ooh boy, do I miss having rare candies. I never have rare candies when I reach this point in the game. Cardi! I think Alakazam is done getting moves, except maybe Expanding Force. Alright, who here? You. Okay. Put it in slot 1 for more content. No, I'm gonna mess that one up. I know that one for a fact. Also, I don't really know how to move slots. Alright, we get Flip Turn now, which is hype. This one I remember, because it's on our Goat Floatzel. Chad, did we drop Aqua Jet again? No, we dropped Brick Break. Yeah, because that's a tutor move. I think we always end up dropping Aqua Jet in this gym, though. Goodbye, Brick Break. That's a tutor move. But content, no. Chat, it's gonna be poetic if I lose my Lucario to this stupid thing again. Freckles, I think, is done learning moves. Drop Brick, yeah. Ah, man, bird. Alaska, do you get Flare Blitz yet? Heat Wave, that's just Flamethrower, but better, I think. Yeah, it's just better Flamethrower. Goodbye, Flamethrower. Oh yeah, LR, did you see the stats on my Arcanine? If you're still here. Might have left. Snaptrap. I think Snaptrap is done getting moves too. I can't imagine what else it... Oh. Ring Out! Isn't that the move that does... What the hell does Ring Out do? I genuinely don't know about that. I know it's weird, and it's probably not good. Also, Hana, I saw your gym fight against Norman. It was great. What does Ring Out do again? It's weird. More damage the more health the opponent has. Has 120 base power at full health. I think this is just not real. Ring Out is Eruption, but for the opponent's HP. Oh, yes! It's a contact move too, chat. I mean, maybe we drop this, but I don't think we do. Okay, garbage. Okay, goodbye, Ring Out. That's not a real move. Okay, that's probably Carnivine's actual last move. Okay, we have 4 more guys to level up. Chat, I'm so happy that we only have 4 deaths. That's crazy good. Flygon. El Pazzo. Red. And Trent. Said hi. Hello, Murky Meyer. Next stream's gonna be a short one. We're just gonna do Jagged Pass, get 3 encounters. And then the stream after that will be decently long. It'll be the whole gym. After that's gonna be another short one. It's gonna be Surf Sim. If you had to choose between Ampharos and Magnezone, which is better for you? For my box, Ampharos. Because Ampharos is a Mega, and I am horrified of the Love Disc Trainer. Let me show you this Love Disc Trainer, chat. Is Ziggy leveled up? No. No, nice try, Lex. I'm not that dumb. There is a trainer that I'm actually scared of with 3 Love Disc because it's level 90 in the rain. Yes, I know it's only a Love Disc. However, a level 90 Pokemon versus my level 61, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Alright, Yoshi, lock in. Superpower is interesting. I don't think we've ever taken it. Unironically level Obstagoon. I'll do it late. Oh, does it get Sucker Punch? LR told me that earlier. Does it get Sucker Punch now? It does not. So I don't think I'm going to level it up. Even though I'm almost certainly going to level it up later. It's a damage dealer that happens to know Protect, not a Detectron. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'll level it up. And if I regret it, it's your fault. I think no on Superpower. I mean, if I want a Dark type Protector, I have Crawdaunt. My only Detect mod, and I'm still leveling it up. What game are we playing? This is called Pokemon Run and Bun Cafe. At 400 all run. Well, unfortunately, my Obstagoon's not that great. I think we're dropping Superpower. We've never regretted not taking Superpower. We're not doing it. We don't want it. We've never taught it. The whole one time we've used this Pokemon. Honchcrow's done learning moves. I remember that pretty vividly. Dreadnought. I think Dreadnought's done too. Well, never mind. Do we want Stone Edge? I think the answer is no. Rock Tomb's utility. Then again, how good as a utility mon is this going to be? How's the run coming up? This is sort of my best run yet. Kinda. My furthest run is Mossdeep, but I've never gotten this far with this few deaths. My previous personal best had 7 deaths at this point. We only have 4. That's pretty hype. 9 deaths if we include the very next battle. Do you have guts? Hers? Yes. I do anti. You don't mind me asking which of your Pokemon have died? I will show you, but I think we do not take Stone Edge. I will show you and I'll tell you how they died. Goated, I remember he's adamant. Mine's bashful. I can see forever. Chat, am I gonna buy Mugenics because Coles has been talking me into it? We're not taking Stone Edge. Please don't learn a move, Roberto, so we can just, like, move on with our lives. Yay. Okay, I'll level up Obstagoon because you guys talked me into it. I'll show you the deaths in just 1 second. It learns no moves. I looked at the thing. Okay. That's everyone leveled up. Cool. So here's the deaths that happened. We lost Remoraid to Brawly because I needed a sack for my line to work. It was either going to sack Remoraid or Surskit. I was going to sack Surskit, but chat talked to me into dropping Remoraid, and chat was very correct. Because Masquerain has been very clutch, including today. Did I do lower damage and not at all? Yeah, that's my opinion, too. I mean, we're going to get the zoom lens kind of soon, which makes it perfectly accurate, but since we don't have shell armor, I don't really trust not getting crit. But yeah, we sacked Remoraid the Brawly. I mean, it's a better Remoraid than last time, but... yeah, not the best Remoraid. We lost Serena to Watson. We sacked it to the Mega Ampharos because I had literally nothing to reliably get in my Dawn Fan on Ampharos. And because I had 0 attack, I didn't really feel too bad sacking it. Except it would have been a great answer to the rivals, would have been a good answer to the rivals Kingdra, so it kind of would have been nice there. Hitmonlee got sacked to Norman, because Norman's Diggersby literally swept my entire box at the time, and I needed a sack, and literally only Hitmonlee made sense, because Diggersby came in second, and literally everyone else on the team still needed to fight their Pokemon. So this was an unfortunate guaranteed sack, and this is a natural 31 attack Hitmonlee, too. Really sad about this death. And then our last death is Lilligant. We had the sack it to Vito, kind of similar to the Mega Ampharos before. We had nothing that could beat Mega Aggron in a 1v1, so we had to chip it down with Lilligant first, and then had Pyroar finish it off. Lilligant was a sad death, because I was having a lot of fun using this. Seems better. Yeah, you guys are right. You were correct. Sacking Remoraid was 100% the correct call. Yeah, only Diggersby and Azumarill have buff stats in this ROM hack. They have like 15 more attack, and that's to compensate them not getting huge power. But yeah, other than that, it's mostly base game mechanics. But yeah, Lilligant's a really unfortunate death, because I was actually really excited to use it. Octillery's underwhelming, yeah. LR was telling me that, like, if people gas it up for, like, Pyre Tag, not Pyre Tag, Space Tag, but even then, it's riskier than people give it credit for. If you crit on the wrong turn, you lose. Is Trick Room, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess it's decent on the Roxanne split, because it's fully evolved at that point. It gets Moody, not in this hack, no. In this hack, I don't know what ability it would have, because I know it doesn't keep Hustle. I can check right now. I haven't pulled up. Octillery, it would have Suction Cups. I think that prevents me from losing my items. Nope, it prevents me from getting switched out from Dragon Tail and Red Card. Yeah, that's not good. Serena was fine. This was just... I had the wrong ability, but we would have had High Jump Kick by now. That would have been heat. High Jump Kick is boosted by Reckless. With Water Bubble? Honestly, that still wouldn't be that crazy. I hope Octillery gets some kind of buff. This is my most sad death. But yeah, we gambled Masquerain today. I was willing to sack Masquerain to the stupid Zarude. I don't think you guys understand how lucky we got from that Como O. That we got the exact min roll to bait a second Iron Defense. I cannot express how insane that is. Yeah, the enemy gets Sniper, not us. You don't really get hidden abilities in this game. Only Kecleon and your starter get their hidden abilities. And even then, Empoleon and Chimchar's hidden abilities are changed. Chimchar gets Final Spirit. Dude, our Empoleon's cracked. Modest Nature's so good. 3 IVs are guaranteed to be perfect. Chat, you guys know how much damage a Body Press does at +2 to me? 35! 35%! If it Dragon-tailed us on that first turn, we would have taken so much damage coming back in. -1 Dragon-tail does 32. It could have Poison Jabbed us. If we got poisoned, we were in trouble. We got insanely lucky with that Como O. For those of you who missed it, we did 2 boss fights today that were very resource intensive. We did these 2. But yeah, no deaths. Shocking. We just got insanely statistically lucky. Unfortunately, it took basically all of our resources to do it, but oh well. With that in mind, I think we're just gonna wrap up. Next stream will be in the day or two. Just depends on how fast I can figure out these next few fights. Alright, everyone, thanks for joining. See y'all soon. Good night. It'll be a short one. We're gonna get 3 encounters next stream, including a starter. Hoenn starter. I hope we get another Trico, because that would be pretty hype. Later. Goodbye, Just a Gal.